Hello and a very good morning from a very sunny Hosforth in Leeds. Today's video we're going to be taking a long train ride through the outskirts of Leeds into Leeds train station itself, and then we go via there and go into Todmorden. So I hope you've enjoyed, I hope you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and yeah, let's get this show on the road, shall we? So right now though, with my little water bottle in hand, my trusty old water bottle, we are walking down again to the station platform where you will find trains that are heading in towards Leeds and Poppleton. You'll find that many of the services run between between Leeds and London King's Cross. Just to like confirmation. So here's the shorter route today. We're going Headingley, Burley Park, then Leeds. Scheduled travel journey time is just about 4 minutes. As suspected, in our train world today, as the morning suggests, we'll be catching the 11:40 service into Leeds we'll be catching the 11:40 northern service to Leeds. So as you can tell, I know it's a bit glitchy and all that lot, but hope you can understand. Sun's in way. Shit, sun's right there. It is. So we're catching the 11:40 service into Leeds for the train into Leeds. I just want to say that Hosforth, I'd like to say that Hosforth itself is like a beautiful, beautiful place to love, to shop and that, but I mean, come on, Hosforth, really? Hosforth? I mean, yeah, I can understand why Hosforth is giving it, but come on, it's like a minute before our departure train comes in. Some things you need to know about Hosforth is they've got the beautiful waiting room, which you can now see for the first time in a while, and including they've got the ramps depending on one class you get. And a special thank you to Northern for cutting off my train ticket for today's trip, which is an all trains West Yorkshire train ride, West Yorkshire day saver train only, for just £4.75 when I could have been paying £9.50 without a bus pass. It will see us heading towards Burley Park, Headingley and Leeds, and then if we're heading into Headingley, then Burley Park into Leeds. So yeah, it's a very empty train station, I say, for some time of year, but what can you do? It's an early train station, it's an early morning, it's about roughly 11:20 now in the morning, because of obvious reasons why I had to travel early this morning. But anyway, it works perfectly well with me. I've got football at 4 o'clock, well 4:30 even, so I'll probably get there for just roughly around 4 o'clock, so that is good news for me. See what happens from there, but hopefully you'll enjoy the video when it gets posted on. Also, you can catch the connecting bus services into Seacroft, Hosforth, Hosforth Town Street, and many more other locations. Just check where you are travelling. Also, this part of the section between Headingley, between Hosforth and of course Leeds, is run by Northern. Sometimes you get to see some trains come through here, like Northern, and of course the main company. But then of course you get to see the epical trains of, say, like LNERs and that. So it's a kind of a great wait. And so we'll wait in the waiting room where our train will hopefully find us quicker than you think. So what my plan is today is I'll go into Todmorden. I'll try and catch the trains into Todmorden. So hopefully you guys get to see. But you know, if we're delayed, we're delayed. But what can you do? At the end of the day, it's another day at the office. So yeah, see what happens. That's 170, 474, at least. We got a train in. And that's on its way to York. It's 170 for York. Departing on 11:41 service. Yes. Keep going. There we go. And 170, 474 at the rear. No sooner our train departs to York, and that one, the train to York. And then time finally comes to get on our train. That'll take us into Leeds. Today's train is the 170, 48, 460. Heading into Leeds, it's a bit of a pie. We'll be on board with one of our very special diesel class 170 units. Plan our route today is we're only doing 2 stops on the journey. Luckily for me, I've only got 3 stops to do between. And there we go.
This is the Northern Service to Leeds. The next station stop is Headingley.
And away we go. And we depart 5 minutes late at 12. And our scheduled journey time is a little less than a couple of minutes. Oh, sorry about the engine as well. I better move to something quieter now. To note on these trains that they do offer some good providing. They offer some good providing. They provide good transport as well as anywhere else on the train. Notify these are class 170s. Goes a nice comfy chair. To know that Northern keep the trains warm because it is absolutely freezing outside. It's nice to keep them up to nice warm standards that I used to enjoy. That's why you need train tickets to travel, including what I am on right now. So don't forget, we are heading into Leeds via the 10:45 service.
Tickets I haven't seen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hosforth tickets.
This is heading list. This is the Northern Service to Leeds. The next station stop is Burley Park.
So we depart Headingley. We're a couple of minutes late, but better skidding besides. I think this is a fantastic train for some people to use. So we arrive at Burley Park, and we're just about to hit Burley Park now on the Northern Service. So we'll see what will happen, and we're hoping that we can catch the train into Todmorden to finish up the journey. So we arrive. So here we are. So this will be Burley Park on our next second and last intermediate stop before we hit what is it, Leeds is near Harrogate. It's now Never.
This is Burley Park. This is the Northern Service to Leeds. The next station stop is Leeds.
So, we depart Burnley Park. We can see Leeds on the side. We can see Leeds dead on sight. So we can see Leeds in the view of the towers. This train is through not a particular personal And so we are in the distance, a couple of miles away, or just about a few miles out of Leeds. I am suspecting to be catching a train to Wigan Gate. However, me think tells me that I can catch the X bus service into New Pudsey bus station and then walk to New Pudsey bus train station. However, I'm not quite sure how the tickets work from the ticket barriers because there might be ticket barriers in place. But you know, hey, we'll give it a shout, give it a crawl and see what we can catch and see what the train catches. And so we arrive in Leeds a couple of minutes late at 12:01. Now we're just about hitting the outskirts of Leeds. The bus is running underneath. You'll see that there are buses running underneath, stating us we are close to Leeds. And also we are close to where all our millionaire episodes used to be taking place at the Holiday Inn at the Crown Plaza, which I still absolutely think could do with a bit of an upgrade. But after all of that, I think it's a good train. And so, with the part, we hit Leeds a couple of minutes behind at 11:58. That's only going to give us a few minutes to grab the connecting connects into the train. So hopefully we connect into Bradford. And that was 170 taking us into Leeds. Right now though, we need to grab a Wigan Gate train that takes us straight far out into Todmorden, where our video will end for this trip. Just a clarification, the train trip does end when we hit Todmorden, on which, to be honest, it's going to be a pain, but we'll manage as a group and we'll manage as a unit. And with such, standard class is only available on all trains since I purchased a ticket. Thankfully, not our train. Our train is to...
through the city square exit.
So right now though, we are going to hopefully grab just to make sure that we hit trains. At least.
Newcastle, Alderley, Berwick-upon-Tweed and Edinburgh. This train has 4 carriages. The next train to arrive at platform 6 will be the 12:15 AM.
Our train is going to be the 13B. So our train is going to be the 12:16 Northern service for... So, and so, there's the train, 12:17, on our way to Wigan Gate. However, we'll only be calling at a few stops along the way, including the train terminus of Todmorden. A little bit of montage for you, for your trains. A little bit of elevator montage for you lot, since we can't get enough of the elevators. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give you a little elevator montage for the next train we hit. But for now, let's get on board with a free elevator service. A little bit of elevator montage for you on board. So we're hopefully to hit Todmorden before 2 o'clock, and then get the train straight into Halifax, where the journey will end today, thankfully. And here's our train, just approaching the station. And here's the train now, approaching the station. It's a form of class 158 757's sprinters that takes us into Todmorden. So here's the train that takes us to Todmorden, the 12:17 service to. Let's get on board the train for 12:16 that takes us into Wigan Walgate. On far out as Todmorden we'll go. We'll take this train to as far as Todmorden. On board our 158 class diesel sprinter units. So, it's alright. It has a top speed of around an hour or 161 kilometers an hour. These seats are found in a 2+4 configuration. Tables. Some trains do have a 2+4 configuration. So right now guys, we're on board the 12:17 service to Wigan Walgate, but we're only far out as Todmorden, so we're getting off at Todmorden, and then we'll end the video right there at Todmorden, hopefully. We'll end the video at Todd. But right now though, just sit back, relax and enjoy the view. And I'm so glad you've all, if you have enjoyed, do me a favour, like the video, comment, subscribe, do whatever you can, blow my channel up. And we'll see you guys when we hit Todmorden. This. And here we go, and we depart Leeds on time at 12:17 AM. Scheduled journey time will take us an hour and 10 minutes to get to the other side of the country, to get us to the other side of West Yorkshire to Todmorden. Now, to be honest, I'm sitting down here, I feel like I'm lonely on the train, so I thought to myself, why not give it a train? Backwards for the journey towards Interchange, and hopefully we get the windows so you can see this tells in a certain way into Wigan Walgate. scheduled journey time, like I say, is just well over an hour. Well over an hour for a train to head towards Todmorden. Thankfully, we're not doing an intersection between Bradford Interchange. It's a straight up journey ride up towards Bradford Interchange, which will be incredible. Once that beeps into the background, in now road trip to Todmorden. At about 100 miles an hour, or 161 kilometers an hour. Now, if I'm to be honest, this is going to be used as a train station. Hopefully in the future they get it done. But for now, they've just got to settle onto the fact that they can't use the train station at all.
The next station stop is Morley. Mind the gap between the train and the platform cage.
Look, if you're feeling that way, give yourself permission just to not go.
And so we arrive at one of the main stops, Morley, also Transpennine Express service to also serving the Transpennine Express services. And so we get a move on from Batley as a train look for leg room. On a normal train it'd be fine, but just not on a 158. And as I suggested from the start of the journey in towards Wally, there is a straight tray table with which can hold laptops and everything. But for me, I'll grab a drink when we hit Todmorden. Please note, it's a 1.5 hour journey into Todmorden. Please note, this is on a special stream that's new for people who are already subscribed into the channel. And if you're already not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And if you're already not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please do take a moment to subscribe to our channel if you feel, and tell me what route or what train station or route you like the best, and I will do it. Hopefully, if I have enough. Let me know in the comments below on what you think is the greatest route of all time. For me, so far, it'd have to be between Leeds and Todmorden, which we're on right now. So we arrive at our last stop, Todmorden, at about 4 minutes behind, 4 minutes right on schedule, at about early doors. Thank you so much. Get this train to leave now. A couple of minutes behind, or on a couple of minutes behind schedule, at about 12:28, which will be on time.
This is Batley.
And so, we depart Batley on time again at 11, or at 12:30. arrived at Dewsbury.
This is
Sorry.
Dewsbury.
So we arrived at Dewsbury at a couple of minutes on time at 12:33.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2 with Moorgate. The next station stop is Ravensthorpe.
And so we'll depart on time at around 12:33. Scheduled journey time still within the hour mark, so it still works with me really well on the time. To be honest, I am usually a good customer when it comes to Northern Railway, and I had a chat with one of the conductors this morning, and to say it at least, I felt bad for the conductor when she said that she had to work in the mornings and really
The next station stop is Ravensthorpe. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. This is Ravensthorpe.
And so this is where. And so we make Ravensthorpe a place to call home. And also it's the home of Ravensall City AFC, who play in the Barkham's School Premier League, close rivals with RUFC, which is Ravenscliffe United Football
Welcome
Club.
aboard this Northern Service 2 with Moorgate. The next station stop is Burfield.
Just to note that we are heading towards the Calder Valley line, which which runs quite dramatically through and throughout the West Yorkshire regions, calling and serving all stations that between huge parts, vast swathes of West Yorkshire.
The next station stop is Murfield. Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
So we arrive in Murfield just in the nick of time.
This is Murfield.
Don't forget, we got a study table involved as well. We just halted up here for a few minutes because there are new train conductors getting involved on this train. And soon it's our time to say goodbye to Murfield, and this time we have two games in hand against Murfield AFC.
The next station stop is Brickhouse.
So as we depart, as we get away from Wigan Moorgate, as we get away, sorry about this, mixed my mind up there. We get away from Murfield onto slightly a couple of minutes behind, and we will be expecting to arrive at of course, we'll be be expecting to hit the quays. We're expecting to where this train will, where me and the train will part ways, and the train will head into Brighouse. Where me and the train part ways. Once we hit Todmorden, this train will go all the way into Wigan Moorgate. Whilst this, for us, we take this long ass train ride to Halifax, where I have football training at about 4:30. So this will be the most incredible time to spend the trains with the viewers. And I must say, it has been quite a long time since Football Wednesdays have been a part of my life. So I want to make sure to give them a massive shout out. That I will be giving a massive shout out to everybody who plays for Halifax Wednesday. Hope you do well tonight, and I will be there, of course, refereeing a game which hopefully takes them to the top end of the table with points in hand. Speaking about points in hand, we're going to make our first interconnection. We're going to make our first connecting trains when we hit Todmorden. So once we hit Todmorden, we get the connecting trains in towards Halifax. Now, however, I am on a slight problem because the train conductor is saying that it is easier to pick out a train ticketer. So yeah, let's see what happens from here. We depart on time as we get away from Murfield and entering the Brighouse borders. As we enter the borders of Brighouse, we need, of course, the train ticket. Was approaching the hour mark.
The next station stop is Brighouse. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
With us just about to approach the hour mark, right about now, we have got just a couple of more stops to go. We've got Soapy Bridge, Marvin Royd, Hebden Bridge, then up towards Todmorden we go. But the scheduled journey time would be around about 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Depending on the train's schedules. Now we've started the journey at our hours, and now we have finally arrived at Brickhouse, slapping on a couple of minutes late. We'll be on time at 12:48. And such, we arrive slapping on 4 minutes on time, or we're 4 minutes on time as we roll into Brighouse with 3 minutes to spare. And here we are at Brighouse, home of the football team called Brighouse Town AFC, who play non-division football in the first division of the of the Northern Premier League East Division, and home to Brighouse Town Football Club.
This is Brickhouse. Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2 with a flag gauge. The next station stop is Surrey Bridge.
And so we leave such a beautiful Brighouse, home to Brighouse Town AFC, which they currently play in Division 1 of the Northern Premier League East Division. Back in the day, they used to be such an incredible team who used to play for Brighouse Town. I once went to the ground a couple of times and watched them a few times until I got sick and tired of it, so I thought instead, why not do a train video, which we are doing right now. And so we are departing from Brighouse to do a 4-stop journey. It takes us through to Solby Bridge, Motherroyd, Hebden Bridge, and then Todmorden. So we rumble out, and such we storm right out of Brighouse to get to the time where it's time to take a quick look. Again, for the route, we are close enough to Selby Ridge, then we'll go in towards Motherroyd, Hebden Bridge, then on our way straight up towards Todmorden. Scheduled journey time, a little less than an hour. as you can see, we pop out the other skirts. As you now see, pop it off the outskirts. And as such, join up alongside the other routes of Halifax, or down that route. Today, we're joining up alongside the train heading on towards I would have caught the Northern Blackpool North train, but said no, so therefore I made it quite clear to catch the train in. As we passed the old Wishworthians rugby club, I used to be going there with the school prom, but sadly that was my last ever prom in July 2023, when sadly in June, where I had to say goodbye to such a wonderful football club. Hopefully they can get all the points and win some trophies at least. That's what they say in West Yorkshire. Right now we are going in towards our next station, which of course is Sorby Bridge.
The next station stop is Sorby Bridge. Mind the gap between the train and the platform pitch.
And so we are just about heading into Sorby Bridge, where I can spend at least a couple of minutes in my own little world, because I have now got to spend the penny. But you know, if Northern Railway was such a great place, why would they even invent Northern trains? And so we arrive at Sorby Bridge, whilst I get to spend a couple of minutes.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2. We can walk
After such a relaxing
stop is Microphone.
toilet break, we finally find ourselves departed Sorby Bridge with a little more than just on time at 1 minute past 1. Now, as scheduled, we have been through this now for an hour and 10 minutes without a use of a calculator at all. So right about now we are an hour and 10 minutes into the journey, with and excluding walking. what train this is. This is a free diesel car, multiple class 158 free diesel train, class 158 diesel, multiple units, and just by the end of the video. And so we deadly fast with this fast-paced train. We fast approach Malvern, one of the
The next station stop is Microy. Mind the gap between the train and the platform pitch.
As I was saying, we are slowly but surely, we fast approach Malvern within a couple of minutes behind the scheduled time. And so we hit Malvern just a couple of minutes right on time, and we rail on time. So we approach Malvern in the nick of time for the train to make its adjacents. First of all, I'd like to say this train comfortable is not comfy. Fact with padded seating. Neither rise is Malvern, and we approach, and here we are at Malvern, giving me flashback memories when I used to walk with the school towards Todmorden and Wisgate.
This is Microy.
So the next stop will be, of course, Todmorden, where this train will end our trip. When we have a 9-minute journey to look forward to.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2, Wigan Moorgate. The next station stop is Hepton Bridge.
With the journey still to go, I felt like the journey itself is fantastic. Given the early morning wake-up call from the train conductors, I think that this train is absolutely worth every last penny. For 475, I think it deserves a little tick from me, don't you think? And even the Sun says the picture is fantastic, even though that we are scheduled to make a complaint to the others.
The next station stop is Hampton Bridge. Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
With that, we have a 9-minute journey to look forward to Todmorden, and then we end the video right there. I mean, it must have been a pleasure coming out on the journey, full journey. We're going through Headingley, first part of the journey from Hosforth, went through towards Headingley, Burley Park and Leeds, then calling all the other stations, which I will put into the description down below so you can track it and make sure you take a look before next Manchester Wigan Moorgate train. But for now, let's enjoy the views as we pull in to such a historic station at Hepton Bridge. And we soon come to climbs, and we'll soon come to climb as we soon find ourselves at the Hepton Bridge train signalling controls. That can only mean one thing, of course. That's right, we hit Hepton Bridge. And then we hit Hepton Bridge exactly on time at 13:12. Also note, you can change also for the Keighley Bus Company Bronte bus, which I will review later on. Which I will relate after the video. I will get on the next train and read the bus signal bus, which I think are fantastic, given to the fact that this train will be on is only going to be a 9-minute journey, or even I'd say 7 to be imprecise.
Welcome aboard this Northern Service 2, Wigan Moorgate. The next station stop is Todmorden.
So we depart Hepton Bridge a minute early, a minute ahead of schedule at 13:11. So the last remaining part of the journey, only taking us 9 minutes to complete the journey from Hosforth into Todmorden via Leeds. And may I just say, 2 connections to train travels as well as keeping up to date with Northern Railway. To be honest, the whole experience is a fantastic way to get around West Yorkshire for just £4.75 on a train day ticket. I think it's fantastic because if you're paying full, you'll be paying the full whack of £9.50p, which I think is going to be absolutely bang on cheap and bang on the money if they want to get on board a train. And I think it's fantastic to say they have put in 5-star effort, and even they have a little bit of working display timetables, and including they have a little monitor telling us the next stop. As you will be aware, on the trains we have fantastic new technology on the reading of the train, as well as keeping us in check of the Northern Railway. To be honest, I think this whole experience I have travelled from Hosforth into West Yorkshire's main capital of Todmorden is absolutely cheap, wouldn't you say? Because I've got a £4.75 day ticket which runs throughout the day and throughout the night on the last remain until the last remain right way through until the last remaining train for Yorkshire departs. If you want me to do Nottingley to Todmorden or Nottingley to Walston, do let me know in the comments down below. It's where I can do all of that Walston shenanigans. Some people have been nuisances. So as we approach the final tunnel, hopefully before towards Todmorden, I think, to be honest, to give it a little time to reflect on this little route. To be honest, I think the route is absolutely spot on and absolutely great if you're travelling in towards Todmorden. And a nuisance in the back, as well as the noise in the background. Hopefully YouTube does not hopefully YouTube does not decommonize me. So we arrive. So as we get ready to leave this wonderful train and depart from Todmorden, and once we arrive into Todmorden, I'm going to give a little bit of a mind review of how it's going to go, how it's gone, and to give it a customer review whilst we're at Todmorden. So right now, it's about time that we get off this train and see the train next week, where hopefully we'll stretch it towards Woolston. But for now, we get off here at Todmorden's railway station to give us a little thought on the journey we've been through. And here we are at Todmorden, smack bang on time at 13:17. Well, this train is now awaiting to go. We will get to the front, get a few photos, and yeah, we're going to board again soon to head towards Brighouse. But for now, we say goodbye to this train. But before we do, of course, in true military style fashion, we'll get a photo of the train before it leaves for Rochdale. whilst we wave goodbye to the train, just working on, just working alongside them is so that is it, everyone. I'm done for now, thankfully. Thank you ever so much indeed for watching us. If you have enjoyed it here, if you have enjoyed, please do not delay to give us a like on the video, comment down below, and what I should do next. Right now, I'm going for a well-deserved drink, because I definitely bloody deserve one at the end of this. And I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, from everyone here at Todmorden, talk to you later. Bye bye.